Alright, we're going to do a little test recording of B25, what they call it? The B25 Prince of the Skies, a fan remake of B17 Queen of the Skies, the original Avalon Hills game that was 1980s and is still very popular with the solo crowd. The Lancaster B24 have all had their chance, and now it's the B25's chance to be joining the game. Gameplay is similar, a lot of the stuff same, minus changes because of the different type of ship and plane. Some changes involve as well the fact that the B25 compared to the B17 could fly hundreds of missions because of its smaller size and higher mass production. But the B17's rules for 25 missions is considered still the default state, where after 25 missions, well, you've won. This is a narrative focused game. And I'm just finishing setting up a few components, that way I can get rules and such without giving myself too much whiplash from watching it later. Alrighty. So without further ado, let's switch over to Tabletop Simulator. And I really should put my headphones on so I can hear when things happen. So at the moment, what we're looking at here is the mission map. The rules are here in the center of the screen. The mission map is here. On this side of the screen, this is the Philippines Theater of War. Each area has got a zone, starting with base, which is the 3rd Bomber Group in Mindoro. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Fighter cover only exists in this inner ring. Once you get past that, fighter cover no longer exists, so you're flying by the seat of your pants, and you can get, no fighter cover. What fighter cover does is when an enemy attacker comes into you, you would come to this map, and depending on how they're hitting you, would be where they come out on this map, high, low, and stuff like that. Technically, they're supposed to be placed different places, but we have markers here. Weather might have different difficulties too for it all, but what will happen is we'll roll on each zone to see what kind of fighters and such come out against us, and all that will be recorded on these tablets over here to the left. The composite mission record, which is the overall mission record for the plane, which we've already flown one mission with. The plane is called Decipticus. On the Philippines campaign, it was trying to strafe troops in Target 26 area, which, if we go back to the map, was here in Panay, and we failed. We were off target with our missiles, our bombs, but attackers were very low, so we made it through quite well. And this is the actual chart for this particular mission. So if we're going to start off, we're going to follow the list here on the pre-mission steps. So initial setup, D25 and crew names, we had no changes, so all crew counters are exactly the same. Now we're going to lock this down. We're going to roll for the mission target city on either G1, G2, or G3. That is this board here. We're on mission number 2. So we're going to roll this 2d6. So 3 and 3, so it's 6. It's 12, target 12, anti-shipping. So first thing we'll do is we'll put it in here. Target 12 is an anti-shipping. Okay, anti-shipping. Ice cream truck outside, bear loud. Roll for the B-25's position in its squadron. And this on table G4, so we'll switch this over to page G4. We're going to use the white die for the formation position and the yellow die for the squadron position. 6, 3 through 11. Oh, never mind, that's 9. So 9, I'm in the middle. So see that here, that was what position last time, so we don't have to change it. And then just roll this by itself for the squadron position. 4, we're low. Low is got low position. Anti-aircraft has no anti-ground. Yeah, anti-aircraft we got no bonuses, but by ground we get a +1 flak hit. The exact same thing we had last time. When by anti-flak hit, they get a better chance of hitting us, so I get a +1 because we're so low. They're easier to punch through or see us. All right, so we rolled that. Then we go to flight log ZG11 to see what our target has for what fighters and such we got to work with. We were at fighter type target 12. Target 12 was quite high. So I'm going to update the sheet with, you know what, let's get the sheet up here. There we go. We bring it in the forescreen. Move it over a little bit so we can see here. Target 12. It's got -2 in the zone 1. We already got that from the previous mission. Zone 2 has a -1. And zone 3 has a 0. So there's no bonuses or negatives. So what that is there can be a die roll to determine how many fighters come out. This will be a -2 to the roll, -1, and then no change to that roll. So we've done that. Alright, and we place the B-25 counter on the strategic mission board and slide the base facing target 12. It's already there, but we need to face target 12, which target 1, 2, 12 right there. So target 12 is this way. I'll put a little marker out there. So that's the target out there. And we proceed to gameplay steps. Step 1 is always going to be move the counter 1 space closer. So we've moved into zone 1. Now for zone 1, we're going to go down here to the B charts. We're in a non-designated target zone, so we're going to roll a die and go red because it's Japanese, the rising sun. And we're going to roll 1 dice and see how many it is. This is the first zone, so we got -2 to this roll. So, oh man, so -2. So we got 1 wave in this zone. We go immediately to table B3. Alright, in this table, we're going to be red is high, green is low. So we got 1-1. Let me read what this is. Let the star goes to table 3. Okay. And this is an A6 M3 6 high. So that means it's 6 o'clock high. So we're going to get an AM6 0. That's 6 o'clock. And we get the high marker to show that it is in the high position. Now, to resolve attacks, first we go to the defensive fire. Now the ship is here in the high position, so top turret and tail gunners both can hit on a 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to put tail and top next to this target, and we're going to roll defensive fire first. So we go here to the defensive fighter and offensive fire damage against them, and so we need 4, 5, and 6s to hit for those 2. So we're going to say first, this is the tail gunner. Tail gunner's red and the top is green. So the tail hit. The tail gunner hit. And it's going to roll again. We'll roll to 2. So it is top twin guns. -1. So either way, it still hit. It rolled a 5. It rolled a 6. So it's a -1. But it continues its attack. So it's damaged. FCA, fighter damage. I don't know what that means. But anyway, it's hit, but it still continues this attack. We go down here. It's at 6 o'clock high, so it needs 3, 4, 5, and 6 to damage. We got to 5, so it rolls for damage. The result is a hit. Go to table B4 to determine where. Go to table B4. The B tables are over here. Alright, we roll 2d6. It's a 7. It's at the 6 o'clock. 2. 2 hits. Shell hits by air. To area 2. The number of shells it takes. Go to P5 to find out what it is. So 2 hit. And there's an attack from 6 o'clock high. So we need another roll of d12. That's a 10, which can't be good. A 10 is pilot compartment. So the pilot compartment was hit. Alright, pilot compartment. So there's 2 hits. Alright, so we're doing damage to ourselves here, so we're going to read here. Number of shells, each shell hit, d5. Roll once for each shell hit. So roll 1, that's the pilot compartment. Okay, so right now let's record that on here. Next, pilot compartment. We'll close that and we'll roll the other hit location again for the second hit. So it's a 9. 9 is radio room, so we'll notate that on X, radio room. Alright, so the pilot compartment was hit. And then we'll proceed to roll and see what happens. It's a 2d6. So it's a 7. The pilot compartment has superficial damage, no effect. Then the radio compartment has its damage, 9. The radio room, 9. Superficial damage, so no effect. But this plane did get a successful hit, so it's going to continue going through what we call successive waves. Attacks the bomber. Roll again on table B6 for each fighter making a determine its new position. So we'll go back here to table B6. Alright. So we roll 2d6. It's at 11, which is 9 o'clock high. So it stays high. So it strafe and run. When it turned around to come back again, it somehow, still staying high, made it to the 9 o'clock position. So it came down, I guess, across the nose here. See, yeah. So it came from on high and just strafed down, and then as it spun around, it found itself back on our wing instead of hitting another fighter. And I totally forgot to roll for cover. I didn't roll for my fighter defensive cover, but we will now, I do believe. Move the fighters allowed due to successful fighter cover. So we roll for fighter cover with the green die. 4, 5, and 6. Nope. Right? M4. Okay, we have good cover. Is it 2d6? No, it was a 6. So I rolled a 1. So 1 goes away. So he actually does get driven off. So we take some superficial damage. But official, super official, radio room. Superficial. So we're good. At the end of that round, the next round moves us on to the next zone to start that whole process again. So we go back up to the top. Roll for fighter cover. We're automatically good because we're on missions 1 through 5. We don't need to roll. We're not in the designated zone, so we come back here to check for fighters. We go back to here. We're once again not in the target zone. We're in zone 2, however. So zone 2 here in our chart is a -1 on the die roll. So we'll roll the d6 again. A 1 and a 1 means nothing happens. So we keep going. We're now in the target designated zone. So we use the second chart. This is at a -0. So we roll again. We get a 6. There's 3 waves. Oof. Okay. Alright, German attackers. Roll for the number of waves. For each separate wave of attackers, roll once on B3. So we got 3 of these to go through. So now, for the first wave comes through, the red is the 1's place. 24. We got 4 AM6 M3s. Oh, dear God. We rolled 24, which is 4 AM6 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a 12 o'clock. We got a 12 o'clock. We've got a 3 o'clock. We got a 9 o'clock. And another 9 o'clock. So we got 2 at 9 o'clock. 12 o'clock is high. The 3 o'clock is high. And this 9 o'clock is high. Holy crap. That's a lot of bad guys. Alright, so front arc, only the top can hit him. I'm going to fort waist and starboard waist. Fort waist can only hit this guy. The top can hit either one of these guys, but only the starboard waist hits that guy. The top's going to hit this guy, and the 12 o'clock guy gets hit by the nose. So we're up shit's creek here. Okay, so let's look at the chart. The top has to hit on 6s. We'll roll the red. He misses. Alright. The Or not the knot, that was the nose. Same thing. The top here hits on 5 and 6s, right? Yeah. It's on 5 and 6s. Oh, it's some lag. Let's do that again. He hits. Roll it again. -1 because it's an AM6. So he gets a 1. So he's damaged, but -1. It's a -1 on his stuff. The port waste gunner at level. Let's just scroll away a little bit. Port waste at 6. God damn. Roll the green. Roll a 1. You missed. And the starboard guy, either high. Waste is a 6 as well. He actually hit. -1 or 5. Fighter destroyed. So this one gets tore up. And that is a kill confirmed for the guy in the starboard waste gunner position. Where's my table? There it is. Waste gunner, starboard. That gives him a kill. He's shooting at 2 different people right now, but the radio waste guy, which is... Oh, we didn't even fill this in. Decipticus. Campaign still the Philippines. This is 12/shipping. Everybody's the same. And we're going to put 1 kill. Put him in as 1 kill right there. Just so we can track. Oh, no. What we do, we put down that he had 1 kill. And we place a flag on our nose. So I got 1 Japanese fighter killed. And then brings the pain. I mean, it gets at the end of the mission technically, but I'm putting it there now. This guy got missed. So he's going to come in firing. He's at 12 high. So it's a 5 or 6. He got a 6. He hits. See how many hits? He's at high. Oh, wait. Before that, we forgot again that we had cover. A good cover. I rolled a 6, so 3 of these are gone. So I must say these 3 are the ones gone. They were never supposed to fight. We fought that guy. He died. We got a kill. And that was wave 1. And now wave 2. That's a 31. So KI-84 and vertical climb. No defensive B-25 fire, but we do check to see how many people we run off. We can run them away. Rolled a 4 with good cover, so 2. So he is in fact run away. And then the final wave, 44. 2 nicks. 2 nicks. Wow. That's a lot. First, let's see what gets run away from pilot cover. We rolled a 1, so 1 plane gets run away. And that was what, on a 44. Let's say the AM A6M3 gets run away. We get a KI-84 at 6 low. And then do Nick 12s at 12 high and low. Oh, they ran one off. We'll do it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Boop. There we go. Now defensive fire. You got 2 in the front. 1 high, 1 low. The low can be attacked by the nose only, and the high can be attacked by the top turret. So that's what we're going to do. Top machine gun is going to hit that guy. Nose is going to hit that guy. And the tail gunner is going to have to hit that guy. He's low, 6 o'clock low. So tail gunner is on a 3 up. Alright. Here it's nose 6s for both guys. So we go red, red left, green, or red right, right red, green. Need 6s on both. Neither guy is 6. Tail gunner needs anything but a 2. He got a hit. And what did his? That is a KI-84, so there's no damage reduction here, so let's roll it. It's a good roll. 5. Destroyed. Comes flying up and just gets nailed by the rear gunner. Rear gunner is tail gunner's Paul Edison. I'm gonna put 1K next to him as well. He's got 1 kill now. And we haven't survived the mission to put this on the plane yet, but I'm still doing it. Just because it's visually amusing to me. So we got that so far, and now it's their turn, unfortunately. So we're going to go with the 1 high. So 12 high. They rolls on 5 or 6, so let's just do the same thing. Left is green, right is red. 5, 3. 12 high, no, 12 level low, needs 5 to 6. So the 1 low hits. How much does he do? Nope, it's back over here now. So he rolls a 2d12. He can roll a 7. A 7, 12. So he has 1 hit. And he's coming from the 12. Hits at a 10, which, as he flies by, he hits the tail for 1 hit, and the tail, another 2d12, or 2d6, rolls snake eyes, boxcars, so he knocks out the tail section. So he, ammo feed, gun non-functional. So, thankfully that was the 3rd of this particular sequence, but where is the... Where's the damage I'm looking for? I don't see ammo. So the tail's been hit. If the tailplane root accumulates, tailplane root, right there. Alright, so the tail gunner is out. He's not dead. He just doesn't have any ammunition. So how do I mark that? And fuel, fire, port aileron, engine, tail, port rudder. I don't see any good markers for that. I don't see any markers for it, to be honest. How long does this last? Gun non-functional. I don't know how long that lasts. Okay. Let's look and see. Nope. These for the base. Combat knobs. Combat procedures. Sequence of play. Defensive fire. Japanese offensive fire. When the fires shall hit. Roll. Record all sections hit on the mission chart. It's here. Oh, that's right. I need to write hit notes. 1x tail / ammo feed. So the tail gunner's out. Okay. So we got the ammo feed out, so the tail gunner is out. I'm just using the 1 to represent the tail gun has been hit. It isn't counting for the breaking of stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just do that. Damage. Damage to the tail section. There we go. And then we move on to the next step. We're finally in the bomb area, so we get the next thing, which is new. That was the 3rd wave, thankfully. Okay, so if the B-25 is within the designated target zone, which we are, resolve flak by consulting table 02 through 05. Table modifiers, if we're in low, lead, we get a +1. So we're at low, but we're not in the lead or the tail, so we're still getting the +1. So, target zone, we check the weather. It's something we never had to do before. Check the weather. So table 01 as well. Check the weather. So we're going to roll 2d12. 3. 3 is poor weather. So we're going to mark that on our sheet here. At the target zone. Target. Poor weather. Alright, so we have poor weather. And then we'll check our flak. It's a simple 1d6. We're going to use the appropriately colored 1d6. It is a 5. We have medium flak. Actually, it's a +1 on this roll, so it's a heavy flak, which is not good for the Decipticus. So we're going to put flak intensity to heavy. Alright. We're going to go to the next page. Flak effects, it's heavy. I'm going to roll the 2d6 as usual. We got an 8. It's a miss. 3 times. We got 1 miss. That's a hit. And an 8 is a miss. So we're going to have 1 hit. So we roll the see what the effect of that 1 hit was. Roll 2d6 again. That's an 8. Ooh, 2 shells. For each shell hit, on the table of 05 to see what happened. Alright, for our first hit, landed in our starboard wing. So we're going to put... We're going to go to the starboard wings here. Go to the table for that area to determine damage done. Alright, so we can come back over here. So we did damage to what I say, the starboard wing. Yes, BL-1, which is over here. Oh, which is on this table. Okay, the wings are here. So we need 2d6 again. I'll use these dice since they're closer. Ooh, 11. Can't be good. Wing root. See effect for roll of 2 or 3 above. 2 or 3. Wing root hit. A. When a wing root is 3 hits, the wing rips off and the crew must immediately bail out. Oof. So I'm going to put that in the wing root. That's 1 damage. Or is there a marker for it? No. Okay, so we read it again. So it said we hit wing root. See effect for roll 2 and 3 above. See root 8. When a wing root has accumulated 3 hits over the course of the mission, wing rips off and the crew must bail out. We have only hit once. So we're going to write that on the page here. 1x wing. 1x wing / wing root 1. Alright. And then the second hit location. Right? Was it 2 hits? Yeah, we'd rolled 2 hits. We total 2 hits. So that's 9. Starboard wing. No, radio room. It's the second time the radio room's been hit. I roll this 2d6. Got a 4. That's the bomb room. Oof. Radio out. No mayday. If out of formation when forced to land in water B. Ooh. So radio out. So I'll mark that. 1x radio room / radio out. Alright. And that's all the hits. That's all the flak. Flak messed us up. Resolve the bombing table using 06 and 07. Alright. This is bombing accuracy. That's modified by the weather. I do believe. Or -1 on the table. So we roll a d6. Off target. And then we roll again, 2d6 to see. 6. Off target, 0% chance. Another failure. So, open this up. Heavy flag, results, failure. Bombs percentage off, 0. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's not good. And then that means we immediately roll to see. That's the end of the outgoing phase, and then we turn around and you see how many flights hit us. We're still here on this table. Roll d6. 1, 1. Red is the high number. 65. 4, 5, and 63s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the tail gunner is out. So let's see where they're at. 6 high. Anything at 6 high, I'm going to try to run off. I still have good cover. Not that far, so we'll roll on the cover table. You rolled a 3. So 2. Oh, 1. Oh. So 2. I'm going to take out 1, 2. And so that leaves 2 instead of, what was it, 50? What was that one? 54. 55, no. 65. It was 5 of them originally. So we got 12 o'clock high. Oh, these guys are still there. And 12 o'clock high. Let's leave this right here. So at 12 o'clock high, we got a 3 o'clock high. 12 o'clock high. And the 1:30 high left. Okay, good. Now, at the 1:30 high, we can have top turret hit it, so that's what's going to happen. So the top turret's going to go to that guy. The nose guy's going to this one. And they're all high, and that guy's going to get the starboard waist. Alright, so let's start with the starboard waist. The high needs a 6. Nope. The top turret over here, he needs a 6. Oh. And the nose gunner needed a 6. Nobody hit. Their turn. Alright, let's start with the 12 o'clock high guy. Roll a 4, he missed. A 1:30 high. He needs a 5 or 6. He gets a hit. Alright, he gets a hit. How many hits does that score? 8. He gets 1 hit. And a 55. Which is 10. Gets the tail. For 32 or 5 superficial damage. So I'll mark that down again. This time it's 2 times the tail has been hit for superficial damage. And then you roll for the 3 o'clock guy. He's at 3, high, level, low. He needs a 5 or a 6. He gets a hit. How many hits? 4. He's at 6. No, 3. He's at 3. Oh, that's 3 hits. That's not good. So first hit. He's coming in at 4 o'clock. Or 3 o'clock, right? Yeah, it's coming at 3 o'clock. He rolled, he's high, so he rolled a 4. So he gets pilot compartment. Alright. 7 on the pilot compartment. Superficial damage. Alright. Next hit from that position. Just put these here. 6, port wing. 7 on the wing. Superficial damage. Ooh. Alright, superficial damage. And the third hit. That is 6. Port wing. 8. Superficial damage. Woo, woo, woo. Putting holes in us, but it's not doing any damage yet. It's this particular. So these two stay. This guy goes away. We roll again on the table now to see how many were run off by our boys helping. Rolled a 5, 2, and that was all that was left was 2. So thankfully they get moved away. Then we move on to this zone. And we start this process again. Come back here. We're no longer in this one, we're on this one, and this particular one is going to be at a -1. So we roll a die. 4. Oof. It doesn't matter, it's still 1. One wave still comes through. This wave is of 44. Let's read this real quick. So we place the fighters first. So let's see where they are. We rolled a 44. So we need a Nick 12 at 12 high. A 2 12 high and low. Okay. So we get 2 of them. Mix high and low. An AM 63 at 130 low. And a KI 84 at 6 low. Right, so we got 2 Nick 12s, 12 and high, an 86 at 130, and a key yep, at low. Okay, so now we rolled for the fighter cover. That's a 5 on the initial wave. We're still in good, so it's 3 go away. So we'll take this one out, we'll take this one out, and we'll take this low buy out, and we'll do top and nose against him. They need 6s. Top is red, green is bottom. So we got 1 hit on him. And let's see what we did. We'll use this die here. Six fighters destroyed. Yes. We got lucky. So lucky. And that was the nose gunner that did that. So he's going to get listed as having a kill. Kill. Alrighty. And so that's the end of that. It was only 1 wave. So we get to the next zone. This one's at -2 to see how many waves are coming out. We'll roll it again. 4 minus 2 is a 2, so no waves. So we move on. We're in the landing zone. There's no rolling for that, but we do need to roll for the weather. So we've re-entered. We need to roll for the weather on 01. Go all the way back to 01. Roll this for the base. Oh, it's a 2d6. So we're going to roll this as well. 12. Oh boy, it is bad. -2 on landing rolls. Okay. We'll note that here. Landing on base is bad. Alright, and the next step is we put the base, roll for the table G9 on a -2. G's are here, G9 on a -2. It is a 2d6. That's an 8 through 12, 8 So 7. No, 8, so 6. 2 through 12, however, crew is safe. So we have landed successfully, and that is the end of their mission. So record mission results on the composite record sheet, which we are here. The nav bomber got 1 kill. The starboard gunner got a kill. The tail gunner got a kill. But bombs were not on targets, so it is overall a failure mission. 2 in a row for the crew of the Decepticus. Not looking good for the war effort, but that is what it is. Thanks for watching, and hope you had fun. Let's hope you guys have a good time, and see you again once we try to take back the Philippines from the axis of evil. Bye. Oh, and another thing, thanks for watching. As I said, please play more games, be kind to your neighbors, and definitely should take care of yourself. We're all people, but we need to take care of each other. We need to stay indoors, and I'm rambling. Bye.